y'all, and welcome to today's video. We are going to be doing speed reviews. I'm going to quickly tell y'all my final thoughts on some of these products that I have been testing and trying over the past few weeks. Products that I've really put to the test and I have my full thoughts on. I'm going to share it all with you. I like to do lots of different types of videos on my channel, and I've been testing a lot of new stuff, but I always love to do these types of videos where I follow up and I really tell you what I think. So I'm excited to do that. I have lots of things to tell you about, and if you are new here, I want to say, hey, my name is Heather and makeup makes me happy. Here at my channel, we don't try to be perfect. We just want to have a good time with our makeup, whatever that means. Shimmer, glitter, makeup reviews, we are here for it. So if that sounds good to you, I do hope that you will subscribe before you leave today, because I upload lots of new videos every single week, but I have a lot to talk about, so let's jump into it. First up, let's talk about these Nomad lip glosses. So Nomad launched a new palette. They really make beautiful palettes. They make palettes based on different destinations, locations throughout the world. But this was the first time that I have ever tried a non-eyeshadow product from Nomad. So these are their lip glosses. They released 4 with the collection. I do have a video with that. I have a video lip swatching these, all of that. But I've been testing these for a while now, and I have to say I really enjoy these glosses. I hope that Nomad will continue to expand their line outside of eyeshadow palettes. I hope they'll keep doing things, maybe bring out some more glosses. These 4 are all very, very shimmery. It's not just like a light sparkly gloss. They have a lot of sparkle to these. So I would love to see Nomad like do some more glosses, maybe some creamy glosses without the shimmer. I mean, me personally, I love a shimmer gloss. That is my favorite type of gloss, a gloss that has a lot of shimmer and sparkle to it. So I really love these. But I would like to see them come out with some that aren't so shimmery, because I know a lot of people like that too, like more of a smooth, creamy type of lip. But for me, I really, really love these. I will link these down in the description box. I do have a code with Nomad. If you use code Heather, you can save. And all of my codes, if I have any affiliate codes, discount codes, anything like that, they're always in the description box. And I also try to link to everything for y'all. But I just wanted to update you. I've been playing with those. I mean, how long ago did they launch? Like a month and a half ago, but I really, really, really enjoy these. Okay, let's talk about this Hourglass foundation. This is the Hourglass Ambient Soft Glow Foundation. So when this foundation first launched, was announced, all of that, I was immediately intrigued because this is a medium coverage foundation. It said that it would blur imperfections, and then it had like a skin-like finish. And I have to say, I completely agree with all of the claims. I'm wearing this foundation today. I'm in the shade 10.5. And this is a beautiful foundation. It is definitely a medium coverage foundation. That is my personal preference with foundation. I love medium coverage that can be built up where you need it. This is definitely kind of a natural finish foundation. So it's not super matte. It's not super glowy. It just gives that true skin feel. Maybe like a satin type of formula, but it's really, really beautiful. I think this wears beautifully as well. For reference, I do have oily skin. I am 34 and I do live in Mississippi, where it is very hot and very humid right now. So I have worn this foundation 16 hours. It stays looking beautiful. I've been reaching for this so much. I think they have a really nice shade range, and like talking to different friends and stuff that have tried this, I know so many people with different skin types are really, really enjoying this. I won't speak for anybody else. I'll let, different people review the foundation, of course. But yeah, I can tell you that I know some of my friends are really loving this as well. I love it. I just, like, this is a really good foundation. This is one that I can see myself using up completely and having to repurchase it. I really like it that much. I just think it's just so beautiful. The way it sits on the skin is so beautiful. The way it wears is so beautiful. Okay, jumping back over to lips, Urban Decay actually sent me 3 of their newest lip products. I have 3 different shades. I did lip swatch these over on TikTok and Instagram, so you can definitely check that out. But these are, let me see, I don't even know like the official name of these. Liquid lip color. These are like a glossy liquid lip. I want to say they're like Vice, something like that. I'll put the name of them down below because it's not on the packaging. But this is a liquid lipstick that does not dry down matte. This is what I have on today. I have on the shade Textum, and you can see it's not like I have on like a huge, like a ton of lip gloss or something like that, but it does have a glossy finish. It is a liquid lip, and these wear so well. Like, you can put this on and wear it all day. You are good to go. It's so beautiful. Now, I will say it doesn't dry down completely to a matte finish like a lot of liquid lipsticks. It stays with this glossy finish. And if I put my lips together, there is a little bit of tack, but not in an annoying way. I have definitely tried some liquid lipsticks where they feel like tacky nail polish on my lips all day, and I hate that. That's not this, but it definitely, I mean, it definitely feels like I'm wearing a lipstick, but even as it starts to wear throughout the day, it leaves behind this really beautiful stain to where the lips still look nice, the lips still have some color to them, but I don't feel like I need to reapply. I just really, really enjoy these. I have a red shade that is called Unbreakable, and I have this purple shade that is called No Restraints. Textum, the shade I have on today, is definitely my favorite. I know there are a lot of shades of these, but I hope that Urban Decay will continue to make these, will continue to release new colors, because I think this is a beautiful formula, and I think the packaging too is super cool and beautiful. Okay, I tried this CoverGirl concealer. This is the CoverGirl Outlast Extreme Wear Concealer, 24-hour full coverage. And I love this concealer. I love it. I've worn it in multiple videos. This is the shade 855, and it is a bit light for me. Like, it's good if I want that bright under eye look, you know, that super highlighted, super bright under eye, which, don't get me wrong, is definitely pretty, but I went ahead and ordered myself another shade. I like it that much that I'm like, you know what, I need to order a better shade. So actually, I just got in the mail shade 857. So I thought, you know, I was 855. Let's go up to 857. It'll probably, you know, match me a bit better. But 24-hour wear, full coverage, extreme wear. Listen, I agree. I agree. It says full coverage concealer that instantly conceals discoloration and blemishes. It says it's light on the skin, blends easily, and gives a flawless finish, transfer proof, waterproof. I agree with those claims. I really do. It wears beautifully, like, all day. It doesn't settle weird. I mean, I do have some fine lines around my eyes. It doesn't settle weird into any of those lines. It doesn't, like, emphasize any texture. It's definitely a full coverage concealer. So if you want, you know, non-intense coverage, maybe just a tiny amount. For me, I think it's beautiful. It covers up anything I want to cover up, and it sets so well on the skin. It has such a beautiful skin-like finish. I just really, really enjoy that. Again, I do have, I think, 2 videos up of me actually applying the concealer, things like that, so you can definitely check those videos out. But just to follow up, I'm really enjoying it. Okay, Rituel Defy sent me their Thorn oil. Their Thorn oil is their priming facial elixir. So when they reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to try this, I was like, yes. I'm just shaking it up. It is a beautiful priming oil. Now, I have oily skin, so I only use this on days where I feel like my skin needs an extra boost of hydration. And I have to use a tiny, tiny amount of this. If I go on, like you see people on Instagram where they're like dripping the oil on their face and pressing it in, no, like absolutely not. I made that mistake one day and my foundation just would not lay on top of it. But when I use it correctly and I just take one drop of this, I'll pump out one drop onto my finger and I'll kind of rub it and then I'll just press it into my skin with my fingers. It gives me hydration and my foundation and my other products look so beautiful on top of it. So if you have oily skin, don't be afraid of this product. Just go into it knowing, use a small amount, put it on your fingers and really press it into your skin. Let it set and absorb in your skin for a minute, 2 minutes, something like that. You know, really let it get into your skin. It is really beautiful. It gives me, like I said, just that little bit of hydration because sometimes I need that. You know, even though I have oily skin, it doesn't mean my skin can't be like dehydrated. So I love pressing this in. I think it looks super duper beautiful. It's not an every single day primer for me, but it is a product that I've really enjoyed having, using, testing, trying. I know so many people love this. I know I said in the video where my first impression of this was that I heard about this first from Teresa is Dead, who I love, who loves this oil. Like, she loved it and I was like, okay, I have to try it. And I'm so happy to see that it works for me, an oily skin person, because it's just really, really beautiful. Now it does have a slight rose smell to it. Like if you were to pump it out, when you're rubbing it on your face, I can kind of smell that rosy scent, but it does go away. It definitely does not linger, nothing like that. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this. All right, Juvia's Place sent me all of their new liquid liners. Whoops, they sent me their entire garden collection. Really, really been enjoying it. I do have a video with the full collection, so definitely check that out if you want to see swatches, anything like that. And these liners, the colors are beautiful. You put them on and they stay, they don't budge, but I don't love the applicator. Like the applicator is a brush, which I like a brush, but it's just a bit too stiff for me. I have a hard time going straight from the applicator onto the eyes because of the brush is just a little too stiff. I feel like I can't get an even application. So what I've been doing is kind of putting this liner on, and then I will take the wand. So if I'm putting on like an orange line, and I will grab a liner brush. This is one that I really love from Sigma. This is the E05, and I'll get the liner off of here with this brush, and I'll end up applying the liner with my own brush, which is totally fine because the formula of this liner is really beautiful. Like I said, if you're worried about, you know, doing a colorful wing or something and then it just fading throughout the day or smearing, you're not going to have that problem. These last really, really well. They're very beautiful. They're very vibrant colors. So I'm super happy to have those. And then I also got 3 of their glosses. So the 3 different gloss shades are Lavender, Pink Bay, and then my personal favorite is Flower Girl. This is like a blue tinted gloss, but it's not going to come off this blue on the lips. Here, I'll just show you. I've been using Juvia's Place glosses since they launched their glosses. What was that, a few years ago? And I knew I loved the formula, but these shades are so pretty. So let's just put on a little hit at this one so I can show you. It's not going to give you blue lips, but it is going to give whatever you have on that little bit of cool tone, and it's going to add some sparkle. I really like. So there, that's my personal favorite gloss. This is Flower Girl. Okay, I tried this palette from Wet n Wild. This is the Hula Honey palette. This is a very inexpensive palette. This is part of the collection that Wet n Wild did with Disney Stitch. This is a workable palette to me. I have to baby this one for sure, and therefore it's not a favorite. And I think I'm just going to pass this on to somebody else. I just don't love it. Okay. If I go in, you know, I'm doing my makeup, I'm just grabbing brushes. This is not like a go-to product that's going to look great on everything. Depending on the base I have underneath, if my face is not like completely set, dried down, this is going to grab patchy. If I grab a brush that's dense and try to like build up, you know, a really bronzed look, it's going to be a little patchy. If my face is set with powder, everything is good and mattified, if I grab kind of a fluffy brush and I work in very light layers, then I can build it up, I can make it work. But I do have lots of bronzers, so for me, I don't see the point in babying a product when I have bronzers that work beautifully, effortlessly, don't have to think about it. They look beautiful no matter what brush I use. They look beautiful no matter what foundation I use. So I won't say like, oh my gosh, this is the worst bronzer in the world. No, because you can get it to work. You definitely can get it to work. I did a whole drugstore get ready with me. I applied this. I took my time with it. I explained, and it looked really pretty. But it's just not something like, it's not something I need. It takes a little like pampering, you know? So for that reason, like my thoughts really haven't changed. I can make it work. I can make it look pretty, but it's not my favorite. Now, if you want a great bronzer at the drugstore, let me tell you about L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour fresh wear bronzer. I have the shade 450. Beautiful. This is the bronzer that I'm wearing today. I can go in with this no matter what. It looks airbrushed on the skin. It is so beautiful. It's a matte bronzer. Yeah, soft matte finish. Definitely agree with that, because when you put it on, it is a matte bronzer, but it just blends into the skin so beautifully. I'm wearing it today. Like I said, I can go in with the fluffy brush, a dense brush, any kind of brush, it doesn't matter. It's going to apply beautifully, but you can definitely build it up if you want a more bronze look, if you want your bronzer to be a little deeper, or I can kind of sheer it out if I use a super fluffy, like non-dense brush, you know, one that just kind of grazes the skin. No matter what, this bronzer looks beautiful. I honestly cannot recommend this one enough. I think it's so great. Okay, I've been using this One Size mascara. This is the One Size Fantasize mascara. Amazing. I love it. It's so good. Now, I've been testing this out since it launched, so I know some of y'all are thinking, Heather, do you love it more than the Melt Supernatural Lash? I can't say that. Like, I just can't say that. This is my holy grail. I've been using it a couple of years now, I think. So, I mean, I've been using this since it released, what, like a month ago. So I can't like say it's better than my year's favorites, but I can say I've used this and used this and use this, and I want to use it. It has like a rubbery wand, but the formula of this mascara, the wand, it all works together so well that my lashes are longer, fuller, black, like everything. I love this mascara. Is so beautiful. It doesn't smudge on me. I'm enjoying it so much. I think One Size created such a winner with this product. I also have tried the Hard Candy Selfie liquid blush. So this blush was going around. It's a clear blush. I had so much fun playing with this on TikTok, but I got this at Walmart. It's completely clear. You put it on, it changes to pink. It's one of those that, you know, reacts with the warmth from your skin and changes color. But I mean, it's kind of gimmicky. It's not a blush I have used off of camera other than to test it out, where I'm like, I have to test this. I have to test this under powder, over powder, with a brush, with a sponge. Other than that, I haven't wanted to wear it. So I've definitely tested it. I've definitely tried it, but it's something that I'm like, okay, like, I'm done with you. It is a gimmicky product, but it is also very fun. It looks pretty. If you want to have some fun with makeup, then yes, I do recommend this. It's very cute. But is it just like, oh my gosh, the best blush ever, I want to wear this every day? It's not that for me, but I do think it's super cute. Okay, I placed an order at MOIRA because I wanted to try some of their products. Y'all are always hyping them up in the comments, and I definitely have some thoughts on the things I've tried. So first up, we'll start with this brow pencil. This is the 1.5 millimeter precision brow pencil in espresso. This is not pigmented enough for what I love. I want to be able to line my brows, fill in my brows, and this is just a little to where when I'm applying, I have to go over it, over it, over it, over it, over it, over it, and I can definitely get a nice look, but it does require a little more building, a little more effort than I prefer. I mean, I'll use it up. I have it, like I said, it's not bad, but it's not my favorite. So I'll use it up, and then I definitely will not repurchase it. I also bought the double-ended gel liquid eyeliner in black. So one side is a liquid. It is a felt tip, whereas I do prefer a brush tip, but it is very, very black. I like that. It doesn't smudge. I like that. But it's good, but it's not a favorite. For me, a favorite is one with a brush tip. So I just like this, don't love it. The gel side, however, the twist up liner, hate. Absolutely hate, because it's I don't understand how they call this a gel. It's so dry. I have to like drag. I've tried it in my waterline, no. Tried it on my upper lash line, no. Like, it's just so difficult, and I irritate my eyes going over and over and over and over and over it. So I don't know, maybe it could work for you. I'm not saying, listen, anytime I say I don't like something, I'm not saying I don't like you if you like the product, okay? It's not a personal attack. If you love something that I hate, then guess what? I love it for you. Keep using what you love, but I'm just here to tell you like my personal experiences in trying these products. I also ordered the powders. These are the Soft Focus Waterproof Setting Powders. So I ordered 2 shades, shade 400 for a little brightening under my eye and shade 500 to set the rest of my face. These look amazing, amazing, amazing for 4 hours on me. Again, I have oily skin. I live in a hot, humid place. After about 4 hours, my skin, it doesn't care about these powders. It breaks through, it comes through, game over. It's time to blot. The oils are here. Now, I don't really have that issue with all powders. My current favorite powders are the Sigma Soft Focus Setting Powders. I love my Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder. Even the NYX HD Powder Banana, I've gone through multiple of those. I love, like I said, I love the way my skin looks when I first apply these powders. It's absolutely beautiful, but they don't help with all day wear, which was a little surprising to me. I expected them to wear well all day because it says it's a waterproof setting powder. So I thought maybe like the humidity in my oils wouldn't stand up against this, but it's beautiful when it's first applied. But after 4 hours or so, I definitely have to blot and kind of re-powder my face because the oil is breaking through. But I do think these are really, really pretty powders. They are more of a matte finish. So if you have dry skin, I don't know if you would love these, but I would definitely recommend these for somebody who is normal skin. If you don't have a problem with getting super duper oily, I think you'll really like these because they do give that soft focus look. They're very beautiful on the skin, both with a sponge or a puff or a brush. Whenever I first apply them, they do look really, really beautiful. All right, y'all, that is all I have to review for you today. I'm pretty sure I went over everything that I'm ready to review. I'm just kind of looking like, is there anything else that I just really need to review? I don't think so. I hope you enjoyed these speed reviews. Definitely let me know. Let me tell you, I basically told you most of what was on my face, but I'm also wearing the Blushed Volume 4 from Juvia's Place. That is my blush. And then on the eyes is the Ace Beauté Palettopoly palette. I do have a video, 2 looks playing the game, testing this palette out. So definitely check that out. But I'm wearing Vogue, Fashion, Digital Pet, Walkman, shoulder pads maybe. I can't remember. That's what I have on today. Thank you for watching. I hope whatever you're doing, you're having an awesome day, and I'll see you very soon in another video. Bye.